Welcome, gentlemen, to another episode of the Balance of Opinion Sports Podcast. What you got, the host of the most member of the planet, Yawa, KECG, and Manila.
Yo, it's your boy, Da Vinci, starve the ego, feed the soul.
Yo, this weekend, packed UFC fights. Hey, people, like, comment, subscribe, hit the noti bell, be part of the noti gang, okay? Don't mind me, I'm stumbling over my words. But we appreciate all our new subscribers, okay? One thing you guys got to know, yet again, I'm going to say this 1,000 times until y'all get it in your head. This is a sports network. So we're not just going to talk basketball. We're not just going to talk football. And we're not just going to talk MMA. We're going to try to cover a huge variety of sports. It's only us two gentlemen right now. We will be building the crew. So don't be surprised when we start seeing new faces, okay? Now, let's get to business. The first fight of the card. Pedro against O'Malley.
Yeah.
O'Malley was winning the fight. Okay?
Really?
I felt that he was winning the fight. He was controlling. You know what I mean? Pedro got his leg kicks off, but he could never really set nothing up. He just throwing the one leg kick. Like, he didn't come with multiple strikes. Sean O'Malley was coming with multiple strikes. Now, were those strikes super effective? No. I'm not, Stephen A. Snitch. I'm not going to be out here capping, acting as if he was doing any damage. But I felt like Sean O'Malley was pressing the issue and confused Pedro enough to the point where Pedro could only really throw one strike at a time. Like, he didn't string anything together for me. Now, it's unfortunate what happened. I hope that he's good. I did not go and check the medical records to make sure he was Gucci, but I'm hoping that he is. I'll take it. Da Vinci, go ahead and take it away. Let me know how you felt about this scenario.
Well, I kind of had Pedro Muhonz winning, so I guess we're opposite on that one. But I think this fight needs to be redone, right? Just the way it ended. Yeah, I thought Pedro was winning the fight because I think he was pushing the pace. He was landing a lot of leg kicks. I mean, a lot of leg kicks. I know O'Malley landed a couple of jabs and a couple of right hand, but I think the first round was very close. It's very unfortunate that the eye poke. And here's the thing. Here's where I don't like fans at time. I know fans are a very important part of any sports league, but if you never stepped inside the ring or you're not fighting anyone in there, you cannot boo somebody and be jumping up and down and saying, "Oh, they just took the easy way out." Especially a guy from like Pedro Muhonz, who has fought tougher caliber of fighters than than O'Malley. Right? This guy has fought the likes of the top Jose Aldo. He's fought killers, right? But the fact is, fans going out there and even certain analysts saying that, oh, he took the way out. Like, you go try getting poked in the eye. You try getting poked in the eye by even a little baby, right? And it has come out that I can't remember what it's called, but something is wrong with his eye. So
like a detached retina, or his retina scratched?
Yeah, something in his eye scratched, right? So before you all up and jump, it is what it is. Like, just because if you're watching on replay and it doesn't look that aggressive, it's not. So trust me. This guy, Pedro Muhonz, sorry, King. Pedro Muhonz, not going to go out there by some little eye poke if the guy could see. When this guy who has fought, like I was saying before, this guy who's fought like way tougher fighter than O'Malley. Like, he's not scared of O'Malley.
Yeah, listen, man, let me make this clear, okay? I'm a UFC casual right now. I'd like to say I'm above casual, but I have respect for myself and I have respect for the sport. An eye poke is an eye poke, okay? This is why it doesn't happen in boxing. The hands are fully, covered. You can't, but boxing is just standing. It's not all the other stuff. I feel like in this scenario, he got poked in the eye and it doesn't look super aggressive only because he's the one that ran into it. It's not like O'Malley tried to poke him in the eye. O'Malley was backing up. He was trying to, Pedro was trying to press him, and his hands were out because he thought a leg kick or a punch or whatever, and he poked him in the eye. For people to say that he took the easy way out, if somebody says they can't see out of their eye, believe them. It is their eye. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to get us canceled. So I'm going to stop. What I was going to say, I was going to jump all the way out the window on this one, but we're not here for that. Listen, people, to step into that octagon, to step into that ring, to step into an individual sport where there's no excuses, if somebody says something's not working or something is hindering them from being 90%, believe them.
Yeah.
Unless a report comes out saying that there was nothing wrong with his eye and he made it up, until then, shut up. These fans booing, like I said, and I'll say this again, Da Vinci, I'm not going to act like I'm not here for the car crash when I watch UFC fights. But I respect the sport to see when somebody puts on a masterpiece and appreciate it for that. You know what I mean? And we're going to talk about a fight where I felt that somebody put on a masterpiece. And it may not have been as exciting like everybody wanted in the car crash, but they put on a masterpiece. And they should be commended for that. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, so here's my question for you. This should be run back, right?
Oh, for sure.
Right?
For sure.
Just
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah. So it was pretty, like I'm saying Pedro, but at the same time, I watched the fight and I'm thinking about it in my head, King. I was like, it was pretty much even the first round,
Yeah.
The first round was definitely even. It was like, because Pedro landed 26 significant shots. O'Malley landed 25 first round. So it was pretty much even. I can't say nothing then. That's why we need to see it again. That's why I need to run it back.
Yeah, because the second round, I
it was too early to judge, right?
It's too early, but if you want me to be honest, I kind of feel like O'Malley slight, not by like a landslide. I would just say the aggressiveness, the ring control. Do you know what I mean? He was never forced on his back foot. He chose to go on his back foot. Not saying Pedro wasn't pressing, but I know boxing and football or boxing and MMA is two different sports. Sorry, people, my mind's fried right now. But not to mix them. But when Rolly was pressing Tank Davis was setting him up, and I feel like O'Malley was doing the same thing. We just didn't get to see the results of him trying to strategize that way. You know what I'm saying? Also, I want y'all to give a prayer out for a close homeboy of ours. He's like a little brother. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say his name, but for his kid, you know what I mean? Things is rough out here, man. You know what I mean? So I just want y'all, you know what I mean? Keep your prayers up for my boy and his kid. You know what I mean? And other than that, I ain't got much more to say about this fight right here. What about you?
Yeah. No, we're just gonna save it till the next time it happens, and if it goes 3 rounds, then we talk about it. If it goes nothing, finish, knockout, then we got it. But all I gotta say, run it back. It needs to be run back.
Okay, for sure. All right, people, it's your boy, the host of the most amount of planet Yawa, King ECG, and Manila.
Yo, it's your boy Da Vinci, Star of the Ego, Feed the Soul.
Till next time, people, easy.